Thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. Whether you're looking for a website, domain or online store, make your next move with Squarespace. So it's been a while since I made a video of me actually physically making some things. And I mean, to be honest, it's been because I've mostly just been stuck inside. I haven't really been shooting anything. However, this week, I've got some stuff on, so I thought I'd just take you along with me, bring you along for the ride. So my friend Tyler has commissioned me to make his artist portrait, a photo that he uses to kind of depict who he is. And I thought it'd be cool to show you a bit of an insight into how I went about making this. So the first thing I wanted to do was to look at his art, get an understanding of who he is and what he makes. And primarily it's these kind of morphed abstract faces, whether it's made through digital mediums or through charcoal or paintings. So immediately from looking at his work, there are a few things which I knew my image should look like. I wanted to shoot in black and white. I wanted it to have the same kind of feeling, just colour-wise, as his work. And I also wanted to play with some form of abstraction or blurring. And this was just to kind of give off the same vibe as his work. I basically just wanted to translate the feeling of his paintings into a photographic format. And what I actually decided to do was make some AI-generated portraits, use a GAN again, but this time really control the kind of input data set. And how I went about making this was taking 600 images of him with varying lighting and clothing. I'd set the camera up with a slow shutter speed and get Tyler to take on and off his glasses, close his eyes, open them, manipulate the light across the scene with a reflector, just try and get a huge massive sample imagery for the computer to study. And this is what came out. I think it's pretty awesome. I think it's a pretty perfect kind of reflection on the work that he makes. This dude in these AI-generated portraits looks like the kind of dude that would be making those paintings. It's definitely living in the same kind of universe. And the final files I gave him were a selection of images which I chose from these videos, and then also a few different looping clips which could be used as GIFs or just posts on Instagram or something like that. So I just got back from Brighton, which is somewhere I haven't been in a very long time. It's been a few years. And I would say it was lovely to go there. It was lovely to see. It's a nice place. But it rained the whole time, which kind of sucked. But it wasn't the end of the world, because I was filming a music video inside of a studio, so didn't really get too wet. The music video was for my friend Ed Scissor. I think it went really well. Pretty interesting. We actually ended up filming two kind of things along the way. It's been really interesting to shoot a lot more video work recently. It's definitely something which I'm looking to do more of. So if you know of any interesting projects, why not hit me up through Uncanny? Who knows, maybe we can work on something. Even across borders and countries. I've got lots of ideas. Mail time. Like a prime Casey Neistat, watch me open a box of something. So this is from Parallax Photographic Coop Cooperative, and I cannot find the way in. We'll make our own entrance. So this is the double film point and shoot analog 35mm film camera. Pretty cool. And the Harman Easy 35 reusable 35mm film camera, which is made by Ilford. So both of these are newly produced 35mm film cameras, which is something which is pretty rare. No one's made like a good camera brand new since forever. So I thought it might be fun to buy a couple of these and test them out. So I need your help. Which one should I use first? Next week's video, probably going to be me using one of these, but which one should it be? This one with some colour film, or young HP5? Let me know with a comment. And finally, I'd like to thank Squarespace again for sponsoring this video. If you're looking to build a new website, maybe purchase a domain, an online store, a blog, pretty much anything, all of this is made super simple with Squarespace. Squarespace is an amazing all-in-one platform for building websites. There's a huge variety of themes to get you started, so you definitely don't need any prior web building experience to build a very professional looking website. And if you do happen to come into any problems, there is amazing 24/7 customer support. There's also amazing things like scheduling appointments. All of this can be done straight through your website, which is super helpful if you're shooting video or photos. In my opinion, having a website for your photography or any kind of creative outlet is pretty important. You need to have a place to have your portfolio laid out in the best way possible, And Squarespace makes this super simple. The less time you spend building your website, the more time you have out there doing the things you really enjoy, like shooting photos. So why not get yourself a lovely new website today? You can use my code negativefeedback or click the link in the description to get 10% off your order. Thank you for watching. See you next week for some taking of photos.